can't get enough. Just like a rainbow, you know you set me free. And I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. You're like an angel and you give me your love, and I just can't seem to get enough.
Why do they follow me? It's not the future that I can see. It's just my fantasy.
Good early afternoon, Oaklawn race fans. I am Nancy Holthus, and I am solo mano a mano today. But you will see and hear from Matt Dinnerman when it becomes time for changes prior to first post. We had a very good few off days as we go ahead and take a look at our weather page. It's a little overcast outside, but the track is fast. There's a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Winds out of the south-southeast at 5 miles per hour, and we are currently at 69 degrees, and I think that's going to go up from this afternoon. A little bit muggy outside as well. As I mentioned, some good off days, and a couple trainers had very good days before we went on our Easter break. But here's a current leaderboard. Christian Torres still on top with 55, but Francisco Arrieta making a solid run for his second title as he is in 53. Rafael Bejarano in the catbird seat with 47, and Steve Asmussen looks to clinch another leading trainer title with 43 victories currently. Ron Moquet, though, having such a fantastic meet, currently at 33, and Ken McPeak still in third with 27. Our owner title could very easily come down to closing day. Steve Asmussen on his own has 13 victories. Endzone Athletics with 12, and Ruiz Racing, from a very limited number of starters, having a phenomenal meet with 9 victories to their stable. Trivia tonight in Mainline Sports with our very own The Buzz's Roger Scott. So come down to Mainline Sports. It is such a good time. It should be a packed house as always. And this Saturday is the final dawn at Oaklawn. We are doing Horse 101. So tack, equipment, and just all in general information about thoroughbred racing. Don't forget Fan Appreciation Day also this Saturday. Free parking excluding valet, 1,000 vouchers for free hot dogs and soda, 1,000 vouchers for free popcorn, and a lot of Oaklawn swag giveaways. And 35 people will go home with a lot of cash. $17,000 in total cash will be given away. And make sure you head over to the casino after, as they will be giving away so much more, so including luxuries, designer luggage, Apple products, and a big green egg. So you can win that share of $17,000. Also on Saturday, the Dig a Diamond Stakes, as we want to wish also a huge congratulations to Smarty Jones, the newest inductee to the Hall of Fame class. He will represent the 2025 class, and he is the only horse to have gotten enough votes to be into the 2025 Hall of Fame class. So well-deserved. Don't forget, next Saturday, closing day, there is a craft beer in the infield. Also, the Bago Championship Wine Place and Show. And both the craft beer and the Wine Place and Show have $15 admission, and you must be 21 or older. Also, we will be joined by the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales. Very excited to have them back on track with us for closing day. And of course, obviously, next Saturday is the running of the Roses, the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby. We do have 9 races on store for this Thursday, so let's go ahead and get started. Race number 1 is for maiden claiming. $16,000 is the purchase price. 3-year-olds and up, and Arkansas breds are in for the maiden 20, and they are set to go 1 mile in distance. As we take a look, there were several scratches of numbers 2 and 9, and be sure you listen to Matt Dinnerman when he does give the full set of changes, because there are multiple scratches on today's 9-race card. This is also interesting. I like horses that have not run 2nd, 3rd, or 4th in 2025. You can see 2-1 right now on Texas Cyclone, but he was assigned even money as the strong morning line favorite. Not sure if I can go for an even money favorite, but my top selection is the number 3, Sandini. Christian Torres, aboard for trainer Mike Stidham, made the career debut late last month, routing a mile and a 16th over the mud when facing tougher maiden 50. Not exactly the ideal condition for first-timers. He does get a fast track today, takes that drop in class, and we'll see if we can get much improved with that considerable class relief. Fast track blinkers also are going on. That equipment change, a 20% winning move for the Stidham barn, sired by Bernardini, only 9% with runners second time out, still a good number, but a very impressive 16% when going around a ground for the second time. So my top pick in the opener is the number 3 Sandini from the barn of Mike Stidham, who has a very good chance to make possibly a few trips to the winner's circle today. Race number 2 is for 4-year-olds and up, sprinting 6 furlongs. Claim price $7,500. And as we take a look, still some significant scratches. A long shot, T. Burns and Vulcan, the number 5. Also, Tyler Bacon rides the number 8, Blowtorch. My top selection, as this is the first leg of the 50-cent pick 4, I'm going to go with the Tom Amos barn with the number 7. I'm no joke. Already 8-5. That was the morning line. Rafael Bejarano in the irons. Now, this runner's been very popular in the claim box races. Second out for those new connections today. Exits the third as the favorite against Time Restricted Company. Now, the 4-year-old, I like, has shown to be tactical, can either run on the pace or off the pace. Is lightly raced, though, but in the money, 5 of 10 career starts. Very solid trainer-jockey duo, as well as Amos and Rafael Bejarano team up at 26% winners. Not only 26% winners, but 26% also at today's 6 furlongs. Moving on to race number 3, a very competitive field of maiden allowance contenders. They will go 1 mile for 3-year-olds and up. No scratches or changes in the field. Quite a bit of money was spent on several runners in the field. The number 7 Iron Dome was a $500,000 purchase, and the number 8 Can't Stop Willis sold for $550,000. But my top pick, the number 5 Bayou Blitz, Abel Cedillo, aboard for trainer Mike Stidham, was a $925,000 purchase, hoping to graduate in start number 4. He's posted a pair of thirds. First on debut at the fairgrounds, then here going a mile, but he does exit a tiring 6th when going a mile and a 16th. He was beaten just over 3 lengths in margin. I think that slight cutback, even though it's just a 16th, is going to be significant for this 4-year-old, and the blinkers go on today, and that's a very big move for the Stidham barn as they produce 21% winners. So a few equipment changes today for the Mike Stidham barn, hoping to get to the winner's circle with this duo. Race number 4, let's talk Arkansas breds, as this is a starter allowance for 3-year-olds and up, set to go the distance of 6 furlongs. As we take a look, did have just 1 scratch of the number 4. He was a big price, Statler, so we might see him later next weekend. I'm a huge Big Bang Theory fan, so I'm going to go with the number 6 String Theory. Ron Moquette has had a fantastic meet. He had 3 wins. Thought he was going to get a 4th just this past Saturday. I think that trend will continue onto today's card. Does get Rafael Bejarano in the irons. There's not a huge amount of speed in this particular field, and he's shown it sprinting and routing. He does cut back in distance to the maiden victory distance. That was 6 furlongs and also 3 races back, scoring off that near 8-month layoff, and has routed a mile and a 16th since versus similar, so that today's grouping. While there is speed out to his outside, he could very potentially show the way, be the one to catch. And as I said, I do think the Ron Moquette barn will continue on a tear as they go down to closing day. Race number 5 is a time-restricted $10,000 claiming event, and race number 5 is also the first leg of the late 50-cent pick 5. This is set to go 5.5 furlongs. $10,000 is the purchase price. Non-3 or non-winners of a race since October 24th. Significant scratches actually in here of the number 4 Midday Image, who was your morning line favorite. Also 15-1 on the number 10, who is scratched, King Keek Road, and also the 12, who those also my top 2 were the 12 and 4 go the distance. So I did scratch into the number 11 Drifter from the barn of Dan Ward, Isaac Castillo. The 6-year was second by a neck, just 2 races back against restricted 12-5 company at 6 furlongs. Exits A last place finish, though, against much tougher starter allowance company, but he was beaten just 7 lengths for the win in margin. So not a bad effort, even though it was a last place finish. Now, he does get some class relief today. The blinkers that this runner has worn in all 45 career starts, they are coming off today, and that equipment change is a 15% winning equipment change for the barn of trainer Dan Ward. Race number 6 starts the first leg of the late 50-cent pick 4, and it will go 1 mile in distance. That means the short stretch of Oaklawn's mile run, and this is a 12-5 claiming non-winners of 3 or non-winners of a race since November 24th, 4-year-olds and up, and several scratches, as you can see as well, scratching numbers 8, 10, 12, and both also eligibles. And the 12 Lilbro Coupe is also out. 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Not a strong opinion in this particular race, so I did land on the number 2 with those scratches. Of the number 2, Talk Less, Work More, coming from the barn of trainer Chris Hartman. The 7-year-old does take a plunge in class and condition, the lowest in his career. I like to say the best hop is a drop, exits a 9th versus first level allowance company back in mid-February. Now, he is lightly contested over the main. He's done a lot of his work on the turf, but he's in the money over the dirt and at the distance, 4 of 5. So I'm looking for that consistency to certainly continue with that huge drop in class and condition. Race number 7 is for Arkansas bred fillies and mares, a starter allowance condition set to go 6 furlongs in distance. These are for runners that have started for a claiming price of $25,000 or less and have not won 2 races in their career. And often when we talk Arkansas breds, we mention full fields. I'm going to go to the far outside with the number 12, Stenek, from the barn of Brett Creighton. Christian Torres in the irons. Not a huge strong opinion on this one either, but I like the fact that this 4-year-old filly's numbers seem to be the most consistent in the bunch. Certainly trending in the right way and trending towards the winner's circle. Most recently exits a closing 4th against non-2 for $16,000. But there's not a tremendous amount of speed in this particular field, which hopefully won't be an issue, as we wouldn't be surprised to see the number 12 Stenek maybe a little closer to the pace today. I'm going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk the late daily double here on the Thursday card.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere, exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
a huge closing day on store for those of us on property at Oaklawn. The Bago Championship, lots of money to throw some bags. So make sure you sign up for the Bago Championship. I believe it's $50 per team. Also, the Craft Beer Festival in the infield. Also, Wine Place and Show, a fantastic wine event. Both of those are $15 admission, and you must be 21 or over to participate. But Bago, all ages, and I do believe, again, $50 a team, and so excited to see those world-famous Clydesdales. Don't forget this Saturday, also our Fan Appreciation Day, as $17,000 will be given away after races 1 through 7 total, and free parking, vouchers for free hot dogs and soda, free popcorn, lots of Oaklawn swag giveaways. Then later inside the casino, $60,000 for showers of prizes. From 100 lucky guests will have a chance to win cash prizes, free play, Apple products, designer luggage, and a big green egg. And those suckers are expensive. So if you want a chance to get some of the showers of prizes, that $60,000 giveaway, just head over to the casino after Fan Appreciation Day. Let's talk our main event. Race number 8 on the field of 9 is an allowance, optional claiming $75,000, and it is for 4 and up, going a mile and a 16th. A very competitive group. The majority do have stakes races on their resume. Steve Asmussen sends out a pair, while Ken McPeak has the morning line favorite with I'm going to say this again because I went on Google Translate. Relampago Verde, which means, I'm sure that I just destroyed that, and I'm sorry for anybody who speaks Spanish, which does translate to green lightning. I love that name. Exits a 7th in the mile and an 8th, grade through fairgrounds over the turf, but I'm going to take my long shot play of the day in here for a barn that has been very, very hot, winning 5 of its last 7. The other 2 rounded out the exacta, and that is with the number 4, Winnemac Avenue. Ramon Vasquez aboard for trainer Jimmy DeVito. Winnemac Avenue actually named for a street in Chicago. This runner does shorten up today to the distance of his last win. I love that as a handicapping angle. He was hoping to improve, though, off a 7th when going a mile and an 8th. I know that distance doesn't seem much further, but actually when you're going that speed at that distance, certainly, and Jimmy DeVito actually said, I don't think that horse wants to go a mile and an 8th. This is certainly more his alley, so does shorten up today to the distance of that last win. Had been kind of lightly raced last year. He does need to get the break today. He's had a few issues, whether getting away slow, maybe bobbling at the start, so it's all going to be about the break for my long shot pick, the number 4, Winnemac Avenue. And definitely love to see the Jimmy DeVito barn really, really lighting up as we get ready to round out this race meet. The 9th and finale is a 1 mile starter allowance for 4-year-olds and up that have started for $35,000 or less in 2023 to 2025, and non-winners of 2 since December 5th. Did have 2 scratches of numbers 3 and 6. 3 and 6 out of the finale. I'm going to go with the owner-trainer combo of Steve Asmussen, who is our current leading trainer and leading owner. Keith Asmussen rides the number 9, Santos Dumont, 7-2 on the morning line. Exits a runner-up effort earlier in the month. That was also his first out since late June. Has faced restricted $35,000 runners. Got away slow when breaking from the rail. He gets off of that rail today. He had a 2-length lead at the top of the lane and was just caught, beaten a length. Now he was claimed and now debuts for the Asmussen barn, who sends out 14% winners with those new purchases. He also fares very well at the distance, here at Oaklawn, in the money 9 of 11, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Santos Dumont close to the pace today. Those are my selections for all 9 races. It's very bizarre doing a solo show. I love my my partner, Matt Dinnerman, and as I mentioned, he will be here to give you the full set of changes and prior to first post, but I also have put together a $20 show bet bonus parlay, my top pick, and my long shot of the afternoon. And there's Matt's selections as well. Matt's going to go with races 1, 2, 4, and 6 for his show bet bonus parlay. Well, I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 9. My long shot play of the day is in race number 8, the feature with Jimmy DeVito's Winnemac Avenue, and Matt goes for the $500,000 purchase in the maiden allowance, race number 3 with the 7 Iron Dome, and Top Pick sponsored by Oaklawn Anywhere. Matt goes to the nightcap with Mark Cassie's number 1 Golden Glider, while I'm going to go with race number 6 Chris Hartman and Right Tone. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday edition. Don't forget, racing Thursday through Sunday this week and Thursday through Saturday next week. Saturday is our closing day of the season. So thanks all for joining us on this Thursday edition of Oaklawn Today. For Nancy Holthus, I'm signing off. So good luck and good racing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching and wagering on Oaklawn Park. Folks, without further ado, we now ask you to please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can now get out your pens, pencils, and programs because we now have today's changes. Here they come. Our track condition listed as fast. 71 degrees currently, south winds coming in, and there's a small chance of showers today, but right now we have overcast skies. Again, our track condition is fast. Here come the changes on a 9-race Thursday program. The first race today begins the early pick 5 sequence. Number 2, South Fork is scratched. Also scratched, number 9, Red River. Numbers 2 and 9 scratched out of the first race, start of the early pick 5. The second race begins the early pick 4 sequence. Scratch number 3, T-Burns, and scratch number 5, Volcan. Numbers 3 and 5 both scratched out of race number 2. Also in the second race, make the rider on number 8, Blowtorch, Tyler Bacon. Tyler Bacon riding number 8 Blowtorch in the second race today. Turning our programs to race number 3. We're clear there. No changes in race number 3. Over in the fourth race on the program, number 4 Statler has been withdrawn. Scratch number 4 Statler in race number 4 today. The fifth race begins the late pick 5 sequence. Scratch numbers 4, 10, and 12. Numbers 4, 10, and 12, all out of race number 5. Also in the fifth race, number 7, Cooler King, is 3 pounds overweight. 9, Hightail Cowboy, 5 pounds overweight. The sixth race starts the late pick 4 wager. We have 5 scratches here. Scratch numbers 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14. So again, number 8, Mighty Message, number 10, Right Tone, number 12, Little Bro Coop, and the also eligibles numbers 13 and 14, all out of race 6. Turning to race number 7 today, we scratch the also eligibles numbers 13 and 14. Scratch the 2 also eligibles in race 7. Also in the 7th race, number 8, Millie Stardust, is 1 pound overweight. So is number 9, She's a Cinch, overweight at 2 pounds. The penultimate race on the card is race number 8. Our feature race today, we're clear there. No changes in race 8. And the nightcap is race number 9. In the finale, scratch number 3, Empire Builder, and scratch number 6, Burnin' Hot. Numbers 3 and 6, both scratched out of race number 9. Also in the 9th race, number 9, Santos Dumont, is 1 pound overweight. 10, Macron, 3 pounds over. Those are all the changes, ladies and gentlemen. 22 minutes until the opener. Enjoy your afternoon watching and wagering on Oaklawn Park, where the sun always shines.
name's Tyler Bacon, and I'm from Crow Agency, Montana, and I'm 17 years old. I grew up on the Crow Indian Reservation. It's not a very big town. It's a little town with about 2 gas stations, so I'm not really much of a big city guy. When I was younger, my uncle Cody, he owned Indian relay horses, so I was around horses my entire life. Probably like 6, started riding ponies around with my friends, like around town on the reservation. They had little fairs, and on the weekends they run horses and Indian relays. The reservation I'm from, it has a little racetrack. I think it's about 6 furlongs maybe, but that's where I rode my first gate race actually. A couple days after I turned 16, that's right when I got my license, so it wasn't very long. As soon as I got to the track, they entered me up on some horses, and I galloped a few, worked a few out of the gate, and that was about it. When I first started riding in Fauner Park, my first win, that horse pretty much drug me around the track.
Southwestern Hope is trying to get home in the Fauner 6 and will get the job done.
I didn't whip him or nothing. I just guided him around there, and he took me to the winner's circle.
Congratulations to jockey T.W. Bacon on his first career win.
After Fauner, I went to Iowa and Prairie Meadows, started riding there, and my agent, Brian, he got a hold of me and he told me about Oaklawn, so that's when I came here and decided to ride here. I've had a lot of people that helped me out, like D. Wayne Lucas, Christian Torres. They've all been helping me out a lot. Every jockey wants to win the Kentucky Derby, so I think that'll be very cool. That's probably one of the races that I want to win.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter,
You've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened